Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Greetings!
Yes, yes.
Welcome.
So, for people who are on Spotify, this will technically be the first book club because I made the mistake when we did Trollslayer. I played Witcher 3 music in the background, and Spotify was like, oh, we're going to nuke this off of our platform. And I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that. So, no music in the background this time. Sorry, y'all.
Only Final Fantasy at the beginning.
Hello, everybody, and welcome
Welcome
to the Skavenslayer book club. If you have, for whatever reason, not read William King's Skavenslayer, the second book in the Gotrek and Felix series,
Then you have been betrayed.
you've been betrayed.
I'm sorry.
Afraid. So obviously, before we get into it, we always have to say this because some people don't know. Full spoilers for the book. This is a big discussion. We're doing it with Carrie and I. We're doing it with you guys. Big discussion.
I was really surprised they killed off Gotrek this quickly.
Carrie.
Considering I thought the whole series was supposed to be with him in it.
Yeah. Also,
That's
for
not true. That was a funny little
for our
betrayal.
live audience, could you let me know how the audio is? We're in the same location. We are in Canada. We're literally in the same room. I'm looking at Carrie right now.
I'm being overwhelmed by Ava's beauty.
Sound good? Okay. Then in that case, we can probably get started. My love.
Wait.
I squeak.
I squeak.
I squirt the musk of
I squirt
I squirt the musk of fear.
the musk of fear.
Okay.
Oh, I love the musk of fear.
So this is my second time reading Skavenslayer.
Yeah.
And you can tell why I was like, when we were discussing things for book club, I was like, yes, Skavenslayer, obviously.
Well, yeah. The musk
Okay.
of fear.
This is your first interactions with Skaven. We have not had a Skaven episode on explaining Warhammer to my girlfriend. Obviously,
I have asked many questions.
You've asked many
them,
questions about Skaven, but I feel like
and you've played them in Total War a couple times.
I have. So, here's the thing.
And also, they are Kita's diet.
Yes. So here's the thing. I feel like if I did a video where we were just going through the facts and it's like, here's what Skaven are, here's where they originated, here's why it's all mysterious, and we just went down like a normal video,
Right.
I feel like you would have ended that going, why do people like these things? Like, they're just evil and terrible.
These guys, you need to see the performance.
You need to see that they're evil.
Yeah.
But also very stupid.
Yeah.
And very funny.
Yes.
I've been
They're
betrayed.
perfect in every way.
They're perfect.
They remind me of Saturday morning cartoon villains.
Yes. I've been foiled again.
It's very like Care Bears, Screechy and Beastly.
Never watched Care Bears, I'm sorry.
Fail queens.
Well,
They're all little fail queens.
they're all little fail
They're just
queens.
like me
And
for real.
It's never my fault.
Just like me for real.
I've been betrayed.
I have been betrayed.
So, Carrie, overall,
Right.
how did you like the book?
I enjoyed it a lot.
Did you like it better than Trollslayer?
Yes.
I
lot.
agree with
It was
this.
much easier to follow for me.
Yes, because it's not an anthology.
I would tell people to skip Trollslayer.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Not necessarily with the intention of not going back to it and rereading it once you're in.
You think the reading order should be Skavenslayer, then maybe Trollslayer. If you're
I would
really
even
interested.
say, well, I can't really give a more educated opinion than that because I haven't read the next one. But like,
Right.
if I had started with this book, it would have been easier for me to absorb Trollslayer because the rooms in the brain, my mind palace.
We're sticking with one city in this one rather than we're going and it's like, oh well, we traveled for a few days, now we're in the mountains, and the next chapter
I don't know
it's
what
like,
happened in the original book anymore. I only remember Justine.
Yeah, and she died.
I know, but like she was so
But she was cool.
great when she was there.
Best chapter. Okay, so that's interesting because I would suggest people to start with Trollslayer so that obviously they get the vibe down.
Yeah.
But more than that, I think it helps to get through Trollslayer. I say get through like it's a bad book. It's a fine book. But also, I think there is value in starting with Trollslayer, going, yeah, it was fine, or yeah, I liked it a lot, and then going to Skavenslayer and going, oh, this is an astronomical improvement.
It reminds me of, there's a book series that I've recommended to you before. It's one of Alex's favorite book series.
Is that the one that you told me is like hard to comprehend?
Yeah, it's called Malazan Book of the Fallen.
Okay.
The first book
is like incomprehensible.
It was not written as a book. It was
What?
written as, I think, a screenplay.
Fuck off.
And they just kind of were like, we'll just print it as a book.
It'll be fine.
And like, it'll get the opinion. It's readable, but it's like
it's
difficult.
Hard. Yeah, it's difficult.
You really got to lock in.
Interesting.
But then the books after that are all, it started to have success, so they started writing it as novels, and it's great. And apparently it's one of the like greatest things ever. Alex is obsessed with it. But like, that's kind of where I was at, where I remember asking Alex, because he was explaining this to me, and I was like, should I just start with the second book? And he was like, no.
Yeah.
Like, I almost want to say yes, but you really do need that,
you
of the
need
intro
the
stuff.
Yeah, you need the foundation.
There's a lot of world building.
Right. Would you say the world building in Skavenslayer was better than Trollslayer?
I would say it's stuck in my head better.
Right,
that doesn't necessarily mean it.
Right, but we're only staying in one city. We're staying in the city of Nuln.
Yeah.
And you got a pretty good vibe of like what Nuln is about. It's a very rich city.
It sucks.
It sucks. But it's the second largest city in the Empire.
It's Flea Bottom.
It's Flea Bottom.
Yeah.
But also, if that's the second biggest city in the Empire, and it's also one of the like wealthiest.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It reminded
everywhere
me,
else must suck.
My brain, I kept getting like images of like the city outside of the Tudor Palace in Berserk, like the little village.
Oh yeah.
Like that kind of setting, that kind of like visual.
It's yeah, but like with obviously like more established like cobblestone streets, and there's walls and so on and so forth. Like the biggest thing
it's
with
like Whiterun.
Yeah.
Is that the first city you go to? Where do you get your house in Skyrim?
Lots of places.
Oh.
But Whiterun is typically the first city people encounter. Yeah, you are correct there. But instead of like thatched roofs, there are like slates and tiles and stuff like that.
I was about to go, what's the city with the blacksmith in it? And then
Babe.
I know. The lady blacksmith. Anyway, yeah, it's like a medieval city.
Yeah, it's a medieval city, but like instead of thatched roofs, it's a little more industrial. Like they have a college full of like people
it's like
making
a major city.
Yeah, they're making like steam tanks and stuff.
As you do.
And this is the I think unique thing about the Empire.
Were
and
there
why
steam tanks in our reality?
I don't know. No.
John?
Somebody check that. Somebody in chat, please. Not as Warhammer has them, certainly.
No.
But that said, like the Empire of Man in Warhammer, what makes them so like your typical fantasy, like I'm going on a quest. That's more Bretonnia.
Yeah.
That's like lords and ladies and peasants and whatever. That's your fantasy.
Brave Sir Robin.
Brave
Sir Robin.
Literally.
Yeah.
And the Empire of Man is like, we have guns. We have cannons, we have guns, we have mortars, but also our emperor rides a giant griffin named Deathclaw. Like,
right, but if you had
the
a giant
fantasy
griffin,
is pretty merged together.
Yeah.
Chat is correct. It's like old Da Vinci sketches made real. Like,
that's
what if?
That's a great way to put it.
Yes, it's like what if Da Vinci's sketches? They were like, oh yeah, we could totally do that, and they did. So
it's like that one guy from Across the Spider-Verse, who I remember when
I don't know who you're talking about.
Chat, did he have a name? There at the beginning
Can
of
you give me a descriptor?
At the beginning of the latest Spider-Verse movie.
Okay.
They're fighting. Well, Gwen is fighting a guy, and he is literally like using Da Vinci.
Yeah. The dude who like had the sketch art style. Yeah.
Vulture?
The Vulture.
Everybody's saying the Vulture. Yeah.
Yeah, like
that was just a really freaking cool visual.
No, it was really cool. I loved how he was animated.
Yeah.
But yeah, so think like that, but obviously like with more gunpowder.
Would you say like mid fantasy? Like there's low fantasy, there's high fantasy.
People try to say that Warhammer Old World / Warhammer Fantasy is like low fantasy.
It's not low
I
fantasy.
disagree, and I'm like, I don't think you've ever read a low fantasy before because this is
like
insane.
Game of Thrones is low fantasy.
Yeah, because it's like
there's like magic and stuff is like rare. It takes skill.
Yeah.
This one, if you drop the wrong rock, we might all die.
It's fine. I would say Warhammer Old World is pretty high fantasy depending where you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like your average village, not really all that fantastical.
Yeah.
The most fantastical thing is that you're getting raided by beastmen.
Yeah.
So that's pretty
all
bad.
The shitty points of
all
it.
The shitty points of it. But then the high fantasy comes in with the Empire, where while they all have these industrial like gunpowder and like these temples and these like large cities of cobblestone and lots of really cool visuals, like specifically like a lot of German kind of like inspirations with their architecture and stuff like that.
It just came to me.
But hold on. There is also a college of magic.
Yeah.
And it's like some of the best wizards on the planet. Like they're insanely magical.
It just came to me.
What came to you?
What's the city that the magic college is in The Color of Magic?
Ankh-Morpork.
It's kind of like that.
The Unseen University. Yeah, where do you think they?
Is that what it's called? It's the tallest building in the entire planet.
That's the joke, Gary.
Oh,
the Unseen University.
Nobody is expected to be as smart as Terry Pratchett. Okay,
That's
I'm not going to hold myself to that
That's
level.
True. Yeah, no, it's very much. It feels very similar to Discworld.
Yeah.
I would say if you wanted to get a good base of what fantasy is, Warhammer Fantasy that is, and you for some reason don't want to actually read Warhammer Fantasy, if you read Discworld, you got pretty much the broad strokes.
If you like the vibe of Discworld, you're going to love this book.
Yes, absolutely. Skavenslayer.
I can see Terry Pratchett reading this book and getting a kick out of it.
Oh, absolutely. So
not that I knew him personally.
So, hold on. Let's get back to the book. What, in your opinion, was the highlight of this novel? There's an obvious answer, and that is the Skaven.
The rats.
The Skaven.
Yeah.
It's clear that William King loves these little rats.
Yeah.
They're so awful, and they're so evil, but they're not evil in like a, wow, this is so horrible and grimdark. They're evil in a, this is hilarious.
Yes.
Every single thing that happens is not my fault.
Right.
I'm the most powerful and most genius Skaven to ever live. Oh, right. Fuck, everything's going wrong. I've been betrayed.
It feels
I squirt the musk of fear. I flee.
It feels like a million little Eric Cartmans.
Yes.
Running around.
It's never my fault.
Trying to just make a muck of things.
Yeah, I think this book, because William King obviously loves Skaven, I think it does an excellent job being an intro to Skaven.
Yeah.
And
I knew exactly what they were. Like, as they...
But I mean, like, also, like, getting a view into their society, their roles. So it's like, obviously, it's like, oh, they're evil, so they have, like, Skaven slaves, but they also have human slaves, and blah, blah, blah. They call women breeders.
Yeah, that... I mean,
they're
honestly,
evil.
I was so into their evilness, I was like, yeah, fucking femoid breeders. Get back in the human
cheese
maze factory, dummies.
Oh my god.
Get me some cheese and crackers.
You have just a faction, a chaos faction that just hate everybody and everything. And they all are just so incompetent. And they are brilliant and they are scary because they're
also just willing to shove nuclear power into literally everything, and that's really,
oh my god,
they have no fear.
No,
it's all in the must.
The chapter where based around the college, and the Skaven is driving the tank, and he's like, wow, this is like a genius design. I could shove so much warp stone into this, and it would work at 100% more
I could have
efficiency.
This thing glowing, vibrating,
holy
and
shit,
floating,
and
in
probably
an hour.
Explode.
But that's what we want.
That's what we want. That is what we want, dude. Okay, I have a couple questions here.
All right.
William King does a great job showing off Skaven society, but also he does a fantastic job of highlighting the different clans and what they're about.
Right.
So we had Clan Scab, which was our generic, like, run-of-the-mill rank-and-file Skaven.
Sure.
And that was just some random clan.
Yeah.
Then we had Clan Eshin. These are the assassins.
Right.
With Chang Squick as their like main character that we followed there. They're heading into the window. Good. Excellent. All is according to plan. Those fucking idiots. They all went at the same time.
They're all trying to go in the window at the exact same time, not one at a time. They're falling. They're dead.
I've been betrayed.
Oh, no.
I must have been betrayed. We had Clan Scryer, which are the engineers of Skaven society. They're the ones who they love just stealing technology and shoving warpstone into it to make it unreasonably dangerous.
Yeah.
They have things like they have guns. And here's the best part about Skaven society. On a whole, looking at all of the people and factions and whatnot that live in the Warhammer world, the Skaven, technologically speaking, are the most advanced. They have nuclear bombs.
Yeah, I mean, it's because they have no fear or limits,
care of other Skaven.
Well, exactly. Like, if you don't give a fuck about, like, the environment or the health of humanity, like, testing nukes is no problem.
Yeah. So we had that Clan Scryer. We had Clan Pestilence, which is the gross, icky,
Nurgly almost.
Almost Nurgly. So I want to touch back on that in just a second. We had Clan Molder, which is like your evil Dr. Frankenstein. I'm going to just create horrible monsters because I can.
Like Pain Boy.
Yes.
Style.
But like more horrible.
Yeah.
Rat ogres. What are rat ogres? Oh, we took an ogre and a rat and we like shoved warpstone inside their bodies and they just made this horrible monster.
Yeah.
We made this legion of rats that live for like maybe a day or two, but they spread so much disease and they eat anything they come across. Like just that kind of stuff. And then we had the leader of it all, Grey Seer Thanquil.
Oh yeah, the boy.
The boy himself. How did you like Grey Seer Thanquil?
Oh, I enjoyed him.
Yeah.
1 second. Yeah, he was fascinating to listen to.
Yes. Because he's not only the leader of this little excursion of Skaven trying to take over Nuln, he is also a wizard.
Well, yeah, he does. Every time somebody disagrees with him, he just, like, explodes them.
Yes.
Which was fascinating.
I need to make an example out of somebody, but I can't, like, make the politically wrong move. Just zaps a random clan rat.
Well, I liked when they were like, oh, the traditional killing of the messenger.
Yes.
And
yes. It's just, they're so awful.
Yeah.
The most noble and correct position of combat for the leader, the back.
The back. That's where
That's
you guys
where you
can
go.
see the whole battle from there.
That's
it makes
where
sense.
you go. Yeah. This was also kind of your first look into how old world magic works, but more of a corrupted evil magic because Thanquil just is huffing so much warpstone all the time.
Yeah.
He's shooting lightning from his fingertips. Green lightning.
Yeah.
But lightning nonetheless.
It's very... This is going to sound funny when I'm saying it.
Okay.
But it's very, like, old, really classic Warhammer.
Yes, it feels like...
I think about the wizard with the gun.
Yes.
Model.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly
it's
the
silly.
vibe. Yeah.
It's really
silly.
It's
absurd.
Yes. I'm going to go to this party.
It's the most British shit I've ever read is what it is.
I'm going to this party high off my ass, walking up to each and every human.
Yeah.
Are you the breeder Emmanuel? No. Gah! Are you the breeder Emmanuel? What? Gah!
And that's what punk is.
He's just going down the fucking line. Wait a minute. This isn't the Grand Hall. This is a toilet.
Yeah.
I love when Chang Squick gets to the party and they're like, oh, that's a really good costume. And then he's like, I guess I blend in. So he takes a wine glass. He's like chesting cheeses and he's just nodding, pretending he understands anything that's happening.
Okay, wait. So on that note, earlier you asked if I had like a favorite part.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, definitely the super subtle guy coming up to the kid.
Oh my God.
And being like, I have a message for the blonde-furred.
To the blonde-furred man thing. Felix Jaeger.
Ignore the thing on my butt. It's not a tail.
The notes are some of my favorite parts of the book because it's so hilarious. And it just illustrates the arrogance of Skaven. It's like, this is a perfect plan. They'll never know. And Felix and Gotrek look over the note and they're like, so obviously this is from a Skaven.
It's like when you, like, yeah, you know, if you're, like, ever taking care of a kid and they think that they've bamboozled you.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there, like, in complete control, and you're just like, okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's so good. I love the chapter where Clan Mulder is coming in with all the rats on the black boat.
Okay, so when they said the black ship is coming, I was like, oh, crap.
Yeah,
because the black ships in Warhammer are not a good time.
No. It was just
it was just literally fucking painted black.
They just painted it black so that the humans wouldn't see.
Because they can't.
And it almost worked.
It did almost work.
It did almost work because Felix couldn't see it, but Gotrek could because he's a dwarf.
Got good dark vision.
I mean, if you're a dwarf, you gotta have dark vision.
They've mentioned it a few times. They check off his eyes.
If you're in the mines, you got to be doing that.
You want to be able to see Moria than the other guys.
Yeah. So I love that chapter because the message is like, okay, we don't have a lot of time. Here, deliver the message personally. And Felix is having an argument with his girlfriend and then just a fucking rock.
Yeah.
No, it's a brick.
It's a brick.
It's launched through the fucking window.
Personally.
It's so stupid.
Which he's pretty sure it was the right house. He also specifies.
Oh my God, you're right. You're right, because it cuts to his perspective. He's like, I think that was where Felix is. I love it.
Wild.
I love it so much. I like, even from the very first chapter when you get the perspective of the normal Claw Lord.
Yeah.
I don't even remember his name because he doesn't really come up again. I think he dies from his like incompetence. I think he's the guy that Thanquil
most
zaps.
of them do.
Yeah. But he's you get the perfect encapsulation of what the Skaven are all about because he's like, ah, yes, me with my glorious storm vermin, my elite guard, absolutely perfect warriors. Ah, I have spotted the man thing and their foolish dwarf ally. Ah, they're so scared that they're running towards me out of fear.
Fear.
They have cut off my storm vermin's head.
Yeah.
And
this is weird.
It seems like they're killing them very easily. Wait a minute. These can't be storm vermin. They've sent me clan rats and said that they're storm vermin. I've been betrayed.
Yeah. I can't believe they would betray him.
They betrayed me.
Yeah.
It's so good. What do you think your favorite clan was out of all of them?
I don't know. To tell you the truth, the clans didn't really stick in my head as much as individual Skaven here and there.
Right. That's fair.
Yeah, it was.
I guess what was your favorite clan chapter then? Because there was the tank.
Yeah.
There was the cauldron.
I did like the cauldron.
The cauldron was gross.
It was.
It was really gross.
But it was interesting.
Yeah, because it was like literally this dude's finger rots off.
It just falls in.
And he's like, oh, okay. Oh, whatever. The horned rat loves me. And also not wrong, because the horned rat teleports him away at the end of that.
This was another one of my favorite scenes because it was another perspective swap.
Yes.
Because the rat is like, oh God, he's charging me. Oh no, I'll pray to the great horned rat and accept my death like a good strong rat. And he's like, dear great horned rat, protect me. And then it switches to Felix's perspective and he's running in with the sword and he's like, and then the rat squeaked really loud, started glowing green and disappeared.
It's so good.
Oh.
And You had an interesting question for me after that chapter because you were like, "Oh, is the great horned rat real?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course it's real."
Right. Where is he?
He's like a god.
No, I know, but like, how do you hear him?
How does corn hear your prayer?
Blood? I don't know.
Well, yeah. So, yeah, the Great Horned Rat is a god, and as of this edition of Age of Sigmar, he's now a proper chaos god. He's the 5th in the pantheon now.
Right. Ironically, the horniest one.
That's true. He's got a lot of horns.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the Clan Pestilence chapter was really fun because you also get an interesting look into the god of death to the Empire more. Because they go into the crypts to try and investigate what's going on. Also, that's where we meet the doctor.
Yeah.
And he's obviously a charlatan because he hasn't even asked me about my humor.
Yeah. Dude, Felix was really hung up on the fact that this guy didn't have, like...
It's because it's so out of the norm. It's like he checked my tongue and then said, ah. He said, say ah, and I did. And he was like, yeah, you're fine. And I was like, this guy is a fucking fraud.
Yeah. How are you gonna know if I have the plague?
He's scamming all these rich people who come to see him.
Why is he looking at my armpit?
I love that moment because it's like, it's kind of reflective of real world history where it's like England, well, Europe in general was kind of behind on medicine. Whereas like, this guy studied in Araby, which is like, oh, I wonder what that's a parallel for in our world. Because Warhammer Fantasy is like, it takes little things from the real world and real world history and where people lived. So like far to the east where like China would be, that's where Cathay is and stuff like that. So Araby is like the Middle Eastern part of the world. And like historically, from what I understand, they were like pretty far ahead in medicine.
I mean, different types.
Different types, but like...
different parts of the world were better at different things.
Yeah, exactly. But so this dude goes and studies. He broadens his knowledge, and he takes it back to the Empire. He takes it back to Reikland. And, like, everybody is so used to, like, plague doctors going like, oh, yes, your humors are off, blah, 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 that this dude just doing what is now to us basic... normalized medicine is like alien to them.
Yeah. I mean, penicillin to a Victorian child is basically warpstone, right? Like they just didn't know. They didn't have that stuff. So
getting isekai into Warhammer Fantasy and giving a Reikland child one Dorito and watching them vaporize on the spot.
Oh no.
Check this out. Yeah, no, I loved the Doctor.
No, he's chill.
And the fact that he has a bit of magic that we get to see shown off at the end.
Well,
and
he specifically describes himself as a healer.
Yeah, and so it's interesting seeing his perspective in the last chapter where he is seeing these people, like half a dozen people get zapped by lightning.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I should do something, but like, what can I do? And then in the very last moment, right as Gotrek and Felix are about to get zapped, that's where he steps in and he's like, because seeing... Felix and Gotrek, he kind of gets like this bolster of like, oh, we can win. We can.
Polka will never die.
Polka will never die. And I wanted that to lean into something that's interesting that we'll get to in a second. But did you find the priests of Mor, the dudes who looked over like the graves? Did you find them interesting at all?
I thought we should have priests of less.
Well,
sorry, that was
it's Morr.
Well, I didn't look at the spelling.
I know. I'm just letting you know.
I'm trying to remember what they did.
They kind of joked about, like, they made a bunch of, like, really dark jokes, and Felix was like, are you being serious? And they're like, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. Don't worry.
Oh.
But it's interesting because, like, that's, like, their life. They're so pale because they spend all their time in like the crypts maintaining the bodies, doing autopsies, and they have like their own rules and stuff. I don't know. It's an interesting look into the wider pantheon besides just Sigmar,
I felt like something you'd see somebody doing in Elden Ring.
Yeah, a little bit.
You're just in this cave fucking around with these corpses,
and
then like I walk by and you're like tarnished, fuck, and then you turn into a rat.
Yeah. I think this book, I paid attention a lot more this reading into Felix because It surprises me how emotionally intelligent he is. Not only with other people, but like specifically himself. And you see that a lot, particularly revolving around his relationship with Alyssa.
Yeah.
Where he's like, you know, they meet and it's great. And like the first few months, they're like, yeah, I'm like, you know, we're like a thing, kind of.
Yeah.
We're seeing each other.
Right.
But then by the end of it, he's like, I never really saw a future with her. It was just kind of a thing that happened.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's able to recognize that, and like she's just kind of like, oh, I bet you want me to like stay. And he's like, no. Like,
yeah.
I want you to go be happy. I want you to go live your life.
Mm-hmm.
And then she takes all of his money.
Honestly, Queen go off.
What? It's unfortunate because like that's fucked up. Don't do that. And Felix feels real bad about that because like, you know, it's not even his money. It was given to him by his brother.
But his brother can give him more money.
That's true. And also didn't really have a chance because by the time this book ends, we're already on another adventure.
Yeah.
So not really much of a chance there.
And honestly, I was happier with that ending for her because
just dead.
Well, I was a little worried that Felix was going to end up having the
kiss of death.
Well, wait. Who's that? 007.
I never watched
James
those movies.
Bond.
Okay.
You know how Bond girls always die?
Nope, never seen one.
Well, it's annoying.
Fair.
And I don't like that part. I was a little worried that was going to be like the kind of like joke. But happy to see a woman just betray a man. Honestly, I can watch that. Good for her.
Not good for Felix. What the fuck? I was shocked on how little Gotrek is really in this book. Like he's more of just like
too busy crushing rat
Well,
skulls
this is what I'm saying
time.
Is that like he doesn't really have a lot to really say or do, because he's just so busy crushing the rat skulls.
Yeah, I mean he's just out doing stuff. If he's not crushing the rat skulls, he's actually like earning them a paycheck just by doing their actual job.
So something about Felix, going back to him for a second, something I do know is that there is a trend that I know of. I haven't read past Skavenslayer.
Mm-hmm.
I've started Demonslayer, which, by the way, if you're wondering what the next book club is, it's Demonslayer. It's the next book in the series. So I do know that Felix is a little bit of a womanizer. Yeah. And I don't mean that as like...
He's a flirt.
Well, I don't even mean that as a flirt. It's just he's a good-looking dude.
Yeah.
And so girls are like, what's up? And he's like, okay. Yeah,
my
sure.
Dick,
all right. All right. So... He has a few interactions with women.
With the ladies.
The ladies like. I mean, he's a good-looking guy.
I mean, the boys might like him too if he was into that.
I mean,
who knows?
Anyway, yeah, I thought it was really interesting, specifically with Felix, with his he's very emotionally intelligent. We mentioned this in our Trollslayer book club as well.
Right.
You were noting off like you were kind of surprised how like introspective he was.
Yeah, his ability to actually like identify what he's feeling and put it into words and then consider how that might be affecting others and how the actions and emotions of others might be affecting him having that emotion. I was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
All right.
It's refreshing to have like a normal person.
It's refreshing to have a male protagonist whose head you're in, not just be like,
boob.
I'm feeling, and that's hard, you know?
No, I think a lot of it comes from Felix's background of like he grew up in like a noble family. Not really a noble family, but like he was very well off.
Yeah.
And he kind of resents that. And we get a bit of a view into how he feels about that with this book because he interacts with his brother Otto a lot.
Yeah.
And Otto didn't leave the family, and he's very, very well off. And Felix has these moments where he's like, oh, like, could I go back or should I go back? But he honestly, deep down, is like, no.
Yeah.
I kind of hate my dad.
Yeah.
And I don't really like...
I don't want to depend on him.
I don't want to...
Because I feel like depending on him is... what's the word for when like the opposite of renouncing something?
It's going along with the privilege.
Yeah, it's just going along with it.
And it's interesting because, you know, there were reasons for him leaving the family, but a lot of it was fueled by like he did not really like the life that he was living. He was very, very privileged, and he was kind of from what we can glean, kind of a spoiled brat.
Yeah.
And he even talks about it in this book. He's like, yeah, when I left, like, I didn't think it was a big deal because I didn't know anything else. And then he starts living out on his own, and he's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Shit, this is hard.
No. People weren't lying when they said that
yeah,
the world is difficult.
Cause he left because he was in school, and he had the duel with the guy, and he accidentally killed him.
Yeah.
And if I remember right, in Trollslayer, he mentions like, oh, his dad was like, no, it'll be fine, and Felix was like, no.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
It feels like Felix. I mean, he's juxtaposed to Gotrek, who is trying to find redemption through death. But I think Felix feels that in finding his own path, that will kind of redeem him.
Yeah, he's kind of just drifting, honestly. But then we have these little glimpses. This is what I was leading to. Is we have these little glimpses in this book, especially in the last chapter, where we see him as a hero.
Yeah.
When he's like rallying the people of Nuln to fight back against the Skaven.
Yeah.
Like, that's an awesome moment. I love that part of the book. Because I think deep down, like, Felix is he's a good guy.
Yeah.
He believes in right and wrong. And I don't know. I really like Felix as a protagonist.
Yeah.
It makes me glad that there is not like a Gotrek POV.
Right.
Because Gotrek's just kind of fun as like the rah, I'm gonna kill everything guy.
Yeah.
Which some people last book club, they were like, wow, you've like really misinterpreted Gotrek as a character. It's like, no. Gotrek is in depth, obviously. But
he's funny.
But let's be real. The majority of what Gotrek is doing is raw kill things.
Yeah.
Let's be entirely real. And it's fun.
Yeah.
And it's great.
Yeah.
So I have another question for you.
All right.
We've got... What was your favorite character in the book? If you need help with the names.
Half the time I didn't know which rat I was in.
Yeah, I can tell that for you. And just many first-time readers, it's going to be like hard to remember the names, and also like it's your first time with Skaven.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah.
Could you describe like the actions that they did?
They went yes, yes.
Okay, well.
And they went yeah.
Was it the tank rat?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you have a favorite character who wasn't a rat?
I'm thinking. Not really. I don't know. Like,
it's hard because the Skaven are like the highlight of the book. This is more of a Skaven book than it is.
Well,
a Gotrek
I was gonna say,
book.
Here's the issue right now is that I'm like, fuck Gotrek and Felix. Give me more Skaven books.
So Gary, there are Thanquil books.
Excellent.
They're not written by William King, though.
Okay, wow.
Now, should that tarnish your enthusiasm, there are good reviews for those books.
Okay, that's good.
That said, I think my favorite character definitely was Thanquil.
Yeah.
Just because his arrogance and his hubris is just so entertaining to watch. It's such an alien landscape to navigate a character who is so vile, so terrible, and so fucking funny.
Yeah.
I also thought it was really interesting seeing the parallels between Skaven society and human society. Did you pick up on that?
What do you mean?
So, like, specifically in the last chapter,
right?
It starts with Thanquil, and he's talking about how the plague and the famine has like really ravaged Skaven forces.
Yeah.
And everybody, like, morale is really low, and we're killing any deserters.
Yeah.
And but like the higher ups and like the high ranking Skaven, they're fine, they're getting all the food. And then we immediately cut to Felix, who is like, the city of Nuln, morale is at an all-time low, the famine and the disease are getting to us, the higher ups are hoarding all the food and resources, the soldiers have been ordered to kill the deserters, and so on and so forth. Like, even I think a couple Skaven, and maybe even Felix himself, mention a couple times like, wow, our societies are like kind of similar.
Right. I mean, that is how it works. Like, you know, when your society kind of trickles down.
Yeah, when you're living in the ruins, not the ruins, but when you're living under a society, you're going to pick up some stuff from them probably.
Yeah, if you have a head of a society, it's going to be prioritized.
But it is interesting how similar it is.
Oh yeah.
Like direct parallels.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you, chat. The far squeaker.
The far squeaker is hilarious.
The far squeaker is one of the best parts in the book. Skaven have invented Skype, and it doesn't work.
Yeah. I mean, it all comes down to the ever-going question of, are you a city rat or a country rat?
Here's the thing, all the rats are the same.
Yeah, but
no matter where you go.
Yeah.
Although, there are some Skaven clans that are particularly brave, and to other Skaven, they're like, you're fucking weird.
Yeah.
What do you mean you lead from the front? Are you fucking stupid? What is wrong with you?
I mean, that's not how you do it.
That's not how you do it. That's not where you're supposed to be, bro.
Yeah.
There's one Skaven clan, I think, called Clan Vulcan. Not spelled the same way. But they all wear, like, heavy armor. Oh. And they all have fire blades.
Cool.
Because they live in a volcano.
All right.
So it's really cool. And I'm like, oh, that's really
funny
neat.
Little thing to just tack on to the end there.
Question for you.
All right.
Did this book, not saying, like, go out and buy
one visual that stuck with me was at one point a bunch of the little rats, the regular rats that are just, like, diseased.
Yeah.
They catch on fire. And they're jumping off a ship to like go to the water, because obviously water will help.
Yeah.
And it's described as a bunch of furry meteors.
Yeah,
like,
there they go. There they go.
Really, that was funny.
So, did this book at any point were you like, did you have that twinge of just like, I could paint a Skaven?
Oh no, I don't get those twinges. I had urges of, I could voice a Skaven in a video
game. Thank you, me too.
Yeah, I was like, get me in a booth and I'll go until I pass out.
I love whenever there is like a perspective shift, and it's just like with the Clan Pestilence chapter, where it's like, this Skaven is like, my voice, I'm praying, I'm saying something, and then it cuts to like Felix or somebody, and it's like, the rat is squeaking. Like,
yeah.
Like, that's what Skavens sound like. It's so
they're
fucking
just chittering.
funny.
They're just little things. It's very funny.
Yeah, it's great, and oh man, it's so fun. Let me see if I had another question. What would you say? Would it delight you to know that going forward, Thanquil and the Skaven in general are recurring antagonists?
I'm glad.
And not like, oh, they're the main antagonists. Like, no, they just show up sometimes.
Right. That's good. They're like Team Rocket.
Yes. I have been...
That's the vibe. Skaven are Team Rocket. They can't do anything right, but they're trying their darndest.
And they are evil.
Yes.
Don't get it twisted.
Even if sometimes even they don't know what that means.
Yeah.
If Team Rocket got their hands on Warpstone,
it's
holy
over.
shit, man.
It's over.
Giovanni would have messed us up.
So I've started reading Demon Slayer already. And obviously I'm going to dance around it, but like one of the very first things that happens is Felix and Gotrek are like in a valley, and there's like a lonely tower, and there's a bunch of dwarven machinery and stuff, and Felix is just taking it all in, and he's like, wow, this is amazing. This is so beautiful. It is really weird that they left this like glowing not glowing, but like this really shiny piece of metal in the bush. Hard cut. Grayseer Thanquil looked out through the periscope in his perfect hiding place behind the bush.
Yeah.
And then he looks over and he's like, ah, yes, I will take over this entire tower. And he looks a little bit to the left and he's like, is that fucking Felix?
It feels like every book, I just need the Lion King 1.5 version, and it's just the rats.
What were the rats up to?
Yeah, why were the rats there?
What were the rats up to? It's so good. It's so good.
I feel like every time somebody plays a Sigmar game or an old world game, at some point there just needs to be an explosion in the distance.
What was that?
And it's the rats.
The
rats. Nobody's even playing rats.
There were some rats.
But they're fucking around.
Does this book excite you for when we talk about Skaven on the podcast?
Yeah.
To learn more about their societies, their clans.
Yeah.
Things that they've done.
Yeah, it's endeared me to them.
Yeah. I remember we were walking home from the grocery store one day and you were like, I bet how they got to Age of Sigmar was they did XYZ or they teleported each other. And I was like, Carrie, it's better than you think.
I said, I bet they grabbed onto the moon and rode it.
Yes, that's what you said. And I said, Carrie, it's dumber than that. They have warpstone drills and they drilled through reality.
Yeah. Oops, there goes gravity. Although I do like the image of a bunch of rats holding on to a moon for dear life as it's
I bet some of them grabbed onto a shard or something.
Yeah.
So here's some spoilers for Total War Warhammer 2.
Oh no.
The campaign, the solo campaign.
Yeah.
The big thing with Total War Warhammer 2 is that the twin-tailed comet is in the sky.
All right.
And the idea is
your name.
Magic is unstable.
Okay.
And things are happening. So all the factions are they see it as a sign of it's like the red comet in Game of Thrones.
Every story about magic.
Well, this is what I'm saying is that they see it and they go, this is a big deal. And so your faction's doing whatever they can to get to get your goals achieved.
Got it.
Lizardmen, you're trying to protect the realm. High elves, you're trying to protect Ulthuan.
Everybody's
Dark elves,
on
you're trying to take over Ulthuan. You get the idea.
Yeah.
Come to find out,
right?
That comet, bullshit.
Okay.
It's a Skaven rocket that they made so that it would cause instability so that they could develop a scheme, an evil scheme in the underground.
Well, they're doing it.
And they did it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Everybody's wasting time and resources.
If you win as Skaven, you summon the Great Horned Rat into reality.
Excellent.
It's a fucking nightmare.
Oh, there goes gravity.
Oops.
Did you...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so did this bother anyone else? They get all the rats infected with the plague so the rats can go spread the plague.
Mm-hmm.
Where are the fleas?
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
I would imagine that we are in an era of fantasy where...
Rats are just biting people all the time.
No. Let me finish. The understanding and the science within the Empire is, it's the rats. We don't know about the fleas yet.
Sure.
We don't know it's actually the fleas.
But there was no mention of fleas. The fleas would have still been present if we didn't know the fleas were doing it.
But I also think it is because they are magical rats.
Well, yeah, I know. Listen.
I understand your funny joke, and I raise you
it's
a
not
logical,
a funny joke.
perhaps,
I'm just
answer.
saying. It took me out of it for a minute because I was like, wait a second.
What?
My disbelief.
Your disbelief.
Came crashing down. Oops, there goes gravity.
As Thanquil is casting spells and shooting lightning bolts from his fingertips. And being summoned into a toilet.
We all are summoned to the toilet sometimes.
Summoned to a toilet sometimes. It's true. How did you feel about the cauldron in the Clan Pestilence chapter being it's a Nurgle cauldron that the Skaven just fucking stole?
Yeah, I didn't know that until you told me
They just stole it. Well, they mention it once or twice.
Yeah, but it didn't sink in.
Yeah, that's fine. That happens.
Yeah.
It's okay.
A cauldron.
So, Skaven are a chaos faction.
Sure.
But a lot of people get confused of
Like,
what's their
Nurgle
thing?
adjacent, especially because there was the one guy who kept talking about his bell.
Yes, they borrow a lot from the other Chaos Gods, and interestingly, I have there's a lot of people who are like, but they all do the things that the other, like, they gorge themselves on food. Like they're
right.
They
me
can
too.
they can do things like they can develop excess. They can get blood crazy. They can.
Well, I mean, if we're comparing them to humans,
they
can do all the same sins.
Exactly. But instead of 4 gods that can take you, it's only one, the Great Horned Rat. So I have an excerpt here.
Okay.
From Age of Sigmar.
All right.
That really illustrates the differences.
Okay.
So the context of this excerpt: this is a Skaven greater demon that has been summoned by using the souls. I don't remember exactly. The souls of like mortals who are allied with the Chaos Gods.
Okay.
So this little Skaven's like, well, why did we use them to summon you?
Okay.
And the Skaven demon replies, because their time passes, ours comes. We are amongst them now, seated on their pantheon, Chitterclaw said, breath steaming like poison wind. They scorned us, made us skitter in the shadows. Fear-filled they were, because they knew we were their antithesis. Our swarms kill with frenzy, but no rage. We scheme not for change, but for changeless mastery. We defile without bringing new life. We consume without joy. Yes, yes, we have always been the rats gnawing in their bellies. They will learn this no less than the shining man-things in this new age. We will use the Chaos Sworn, grind our foes to ruin with them, then we shall gnash feast on their bones too. They are the antithesis of the Chaos Gods.
This is what AI will tell you to do if you say, like, my aunt
you
is
are
being
the oracle.
annoying and I don't know how to deal with her.
Their time passes.
We will crush their bones.
You feed without joy. You kill with frenzy. It's really interesting. They are supposed to be, as I said, they're the antithesis of the other ones.
They're like all of human sin without any of the humanity.
Yeah.
In a way.
So I've seen a lot of people say that their big thing is that they're like the chaos god of blood is Khorne, the chaos god of excess is Slaanesh, the Great Horned Rat is the chaos god of ruin.
All right.
Of just like everything is gone. Fuck everyone and everything, including myself. Just absolute actual chaos.
What's the
destruction.
Word? I'm doing a lot of what's the word today.
I know. You do that a lot. It's okay.
I got a lot of words in here, but my Control F find when like energy ceases to exist, or like
void.
No. I'm looking at my phone.
Mm-hmm. This isn't going to be edited, so this will be really fun.
I'm trying to do it really fast.
Vacuum.
Entropy.
Entropy
is. Thank you. Entropy.
Yeah.
It feels like entropy.
It feels like entropy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cessation.
Yes. Would you... Did this book make you want to run like a little rat Skaven in like a D&D campaign or something?
Yeah, it kind of made me want to I want like a Goose Game equivalent.
Oh my god.
But I'm just a little Skaven fucking everybody's day up.
Yes.
You see?
I need I just need GW to make a little game where I'm just like a little Skaven, like I'm a little mischief maker.
Yeah.
And before somebody's like, that's Total War Warhammer, like, no. Like something that's made for normal people. You know?
I want like Roller Coaster Tycoon, but for some reason I'm a Skaven, entrusted to make all these decisions and build these structures.
Mm.
But I could add Warpstone to things and see what happens.
Yeah.
And, the janitor's eating someone again.
You could have a clan molder simulator where you're just like, how much warpstone can I shove into this little rat?
Be so fun.
it exploded. Well, on to the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, a human. Ooh. Did you know that there's a rat ogre that they put a human brain into?
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
How'd that go?
Not well.
Yeah.
Which I mean by it is a rat ogre with a human intelligence.
Okay.
Which is not good.
I mean, that's gonna vary.
They also gave him like 40K technology-esque claws.
Okay.
And the guy who made him, the Skaven who made him, is like constantly terrified of like, he's gonna fucking betray me. He's gonna kill me. He's so big and strong.
Yeah.
It's really, really fun. Yeah, I really think the Great Horned Rat and just the Skaven in general is like really fun, and I cannot wait to talk about them on the podcast.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I would probably ask people who are here with us and also in our Discord, which you can be part of if you sign up for the Patreon and stuff. Check out the description. Anyway, I'd be interested to see what people want to like hear about, because I think the clans are like the big one.
Right.
Like, how are they different?
Yeah.
And like, what's their deal?
Right.
I also sometimes like to talk about color.
Yeah.
In these videos, to talk about like, oh, they're this color and blah 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 blah, and this other faction is this color and yada yada yada. Weirdly, between Fantasy and Age of Sigmar, the colors have changed.
Okay.
So that's a little weird. Like Clan Moulder used to be they had red hoods and like cream like robes.
All right.
And now in AOS they're orange.
Okay. I mean, this happens in the other stuff too. It's like the
it's just
Thousand Suns change from red to blue.
Well, I would love to talk to a designer because I'm sure it's just more visual variety.
Yeah.
Probably. Because like Clan Scryer went from like their whole thing was like green, and in AOS it's more of a burgundy kind of scheme.
Right.
It's really cool, and I think it's neat. But it adds a lot of colorful variety, especially in your Skaven army, because you can, let's say you have a primarily Clan Verminous, like red cloaks and stuff like that, and then you have some rat ogres, and it's like, they have like orange loincloths or whatever. So there's like a lot of neat little variety.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions?
You gotta mix it up.
Do you have any questions about Skaven or the book or anything? Or anything you wanted to discuss?
I mean, we've kind of naturally just been touching on everything that comes to mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you excited to start the next book?
I think so.
You think so?
Well, I'm going to miss my little guys being such a big part of the book.
I'm on chapter 7.
Yeah.
They're a pretty big part of the book.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad.
Obviously, they're not like as present because they're not the main focus.
Right.
But they're there.
Right.
Don't get it twisted. They're there.
Okay.
It's kind of like orcs, where it's like, do you think the Skaven are gone? No.
Yeah.
No, they're around.
Yeah.
Don't you worry. They're here. Have we talked about Bone Ripper yet? No, chat. So, another recurring thing. Thanquil, at the very start of the book, had a rat ogre that he commissioned to be made named Bone Ripper.
Yeah, great name.
Every time Bone Ripper dies, Thanquil gets a new one.
Yeah.
So eventually there's like Bone Ripper 37, go kill them.
Yeah.
He just names them Bone
it's
Ripper
like
number. It's like Roach.
They just, like, I don't want to get it, like, too attached. I gotta just keep going.
I can't get attached to Bone Ripper, dude. It's Bone Ripper 19. I've went through 18 Bone Ripper.
He doesn't have any other good ideas for names.
Oh my god, it's so good. Even in AOS, Thanquil rides Bone Ripper.
Good.
It's great.
Excellent.
He also has
Where's
Warpstone
the
horns.
fan art? He what?
He has Warpstone horns now.
They just shove him in there like nails in a Primarch's head?
No. He just, like, his horns have turned into Warpstone.
Oh. What the fuck does that imply? People are producing their own
powerful.
Warpstone now?
No, he just was blessed by the Great Horned Rat. Now he has fucking Warpstone horn. Magic.
Does that make him a great horned rat?
No, it makes him a horned rat.
Oh.
All Grey Seers have horns.
Oh, okay.
Some of them are more curvy, some of them are more spiky, but they've got horns.
Right, okay.
They're
nice.
They're the only Skaven who have horns.
Yeah. It's not generally.
No, it seems to be something associated with the magical abilities that they have.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah. Do you think they're like power? They got to go get drained every now and then because otherwise their horns get out of hand?
I would
and they
love
start getting hard to control.
I would love a chapter where Thanquil's in like a Skaven salon.
Oh yeah.
And he's just like, I need my horns like maintained.
Down.
I need to shave them down. They're getting like doors are hard to get through lately.
Can't get a shirt on.
I have a question for you.
All right.
How big is a Skaven?
4'5".
Okay. That's a good guess.
Thanks.
They're usually about 4 to 7 feet tall.
Yeah,
if they're perfectly standing. But they're all like kind of hunched.
Yeah.
So they're pretty fucking big.
Yeah.
So like, and also there seems to be like there was a lot of mentions I picked up on my read this time was like a lot of mentions of like, and Thanquil is huge.
Right.
Like he's like one of the bigger Skavens.
Yeah.
And maybe that has some sort of correlation with like his power.
I mean,
or
it might
maybe
just be that like you live longer, you get bigger, and a lot of them tend to die off pretty quick.
A lot of Skaven are like 6 months old.
Yeah.
Like most of the Skaven we were interacting with are like maximum maybe a year.
Yeah.
They live fast and they die young.
Yeah.
And maybe there is something to be said about because Thanquil is so feared and he's known.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's a Grey Seer, that's a big deal. And perhaps there are so many Skaven and their belief is so entrenched in their very being, the Musk of Fear. And
Musk of Fear.
I squirt the Musk of Fear. I'm just thinking about Thanquil. I squirt it. I can't help it.
Oh.
There might be something to be said that because Skaven are so numerous, whereas humans there's like a couple million maybe in population.
Right.
Skaven, we're in the trillions.
Right.
We are unfathomable numbers.
We're a bacterium.
We are a bacteria.
Right. Yeah.
So perhaps their belief is so strong and so numerous that similar to orcs, perhaps there is almost maybe a magical influence on perhaps Thanquil is a bit larger than other rats because it's like, oh, he is a Grey Seer. He's a big deal.
He's also snorting a lot.
He is snorting so much warpstone.
And that's got to have something to do with it.
He can't get enough. And then
every time he's like, I gotta do something, he's like, let me just let me do a bump first.
Real quick. Hold on. It's like fucking
He's
watching.
got one fingernail that's like weirdly long.
All their fingernails are really long.
That's fair.
Imagine Vanderpump Rules or any reality TV show.
He holds his glass from the bottom. You just know it.
I need a reality TV show based around Skaven. Because like every episode is someone died.
Yeah.
Yes, I hired Gladys to kill Stacy.
Reality TV.
I fucking hate Stacy.
Would be great. Imagine like Big Brother.
Can we watch reality TV but just pretend they're Skaven, but we see them as humans? Perhaps. They won't talk the same, but sometimes it's kind of similar.
Yeah, honestly.
You watch Vanderpump, it's like, yeah, it's a Skaven. Jax is pretty Skaven-ish.
There are Skavens.
Jax Taylor is a Skaven.
Tom Sandoval.
That's a Skaven.
A worm with the mustache is Skaven. Like, what's his name? White Kanye.
Lala?
No.
Who are you talking about?
James Kennedy.
Oh,
remember, he calls himself
right.
White
He calls
Kanye
himself White
for the
Kanye.
first, like,
that was unfortunate.
Crazy.
That
no, Lala, the white girl from Utah, says that she's the reincarnation of Tupac. That's what she said. Crazy, guys. Crazy. What if she's actually the reincarnation of Thanquil? From Utah.
Maybe that's why she's huffing so much
That
crap.
would explain it.
Allegedly.
What if she is?
This episode, Ron straps Stacy to a rocket and they both die in the explosion.
Yes.
I should mention on tabletop, most rules regarding Skaven, be it like Clan Molder mutation beasts or Clan Scryer like catapults or whatever, usually they have rules associated with like, and every time you use this, roll a die. And did you roll a 1? It explodes.
Yeah.
They're unstable.
Yeah.
They're not doing good. Oh man,
those horrible stories
I love it.
of like YouTubers doing the most dangerous shit. With like they'll like rent like fucking like excavators and whip each other around on them. That's some
Clan
Skaven
Scryer.
shit.
Clan Scryer's doing some wild shit. How did you like Lurk Snitch Tongue?
Love the name.
Yeah.
Again, the names are just what the character is.
Yes. He was pretty fun because he had to kind of learn on the fly how to be a Skaven.
Yeah.
Because he watched the Clan Scryer guys talking, and he was like, oh, I fucking get it. He's cowering, and the leader thinks he's much more powerful, and thus not going to kill him.
Yeah.
And then the second the leader turns, he fucking flicks his thumb at him, and then the leader turns around, and the Clan Scryer guy is like, oh, you're so wonderful and magical.
Yeah, you can't be biting your thumb at people.
You can't be biting your thumb at people.
That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
That's shady.
I did love the meeting. This is like right after Thanquil. This is before the Battle of Nolan really starts. Thanquil has taken raw warpstone.
Right.
And he is
shoved it
he's
up his
high
ass.
out of his fucking mind.
Right.
And he's doing the speech, and he's going over the plan, and everybody of the clans is like, I fucking hate this guy, I can't wait to kill him. And then the second they realize that Thanquil's not going to be in the fight, and he'll probably do a successful mission, and thus take all the glory for himself, they're like, I love you, Thanquil. I've always been in your corner.
Yeah.
I should be there to guard you.
Yeah.
Thanquil.
Everyone's a scumbag.
Thanquil.
Yeah.
Bring it in.
Yeah.
Where's my hug? Where's my hug, Thanquil?
Which, bringing it back to Vanderpump, that is exactly how everyone acts.
Yes.
Literally, can I get something out of you? That is where respect comes from.
I have gotten what I want, and thus I can use you. But the second you have an independent thought, Gah!
And also, everything is eye for an eye. If you inconvenience me, I will come for your family.
I need Thanquil going, I am the devil, and don't you forget it.
I am the devil, and don't you forget it. Yes, yes.
Yes. Oh my gosh. A reality show of the Council of 13. Oh my god.
I don't know what I've done to you, but I'll take some freaking warpstone.
Give me raw warpstone now. Now. Now.
Oh.
5 minutes too long. Ah! God. Any ending thoughts?
You know that it's yes.
We're gonna be doing Skaven talk for like the rest of our lives.
Yeah, I mean it's very.
So
I was
fun.
telling you, they're very much like the What's it called?
I don't know.
What are the things in Final Fantasy 14?
The goblins.
The goblins.
The goblins from FF14.
Yeah, with the best names. Quick thinks all thoughts. That's me.
It's
Quick
very
remembers
Skaven.
no words.
Oh man. Yeah, Kathy, what did you write in chat? Clan Mulder hooking some poor rat to a merry-go-round to spin at 8 million RP.
Oh no.
We have to see what happens.
I feel like you could remake Euphoria in a much more violent and chaotic way. If instead of Molly, they're doing a bunch of warpstone.
I need Zendaya as a Skaven.
That could be funny.
Poor little clan rat going
Somebody
about
get
her
Sydney
day.
Sweeney. Put her in the rat suit.
We don't need to do that.
But that would be funny. She comes in, she's got perfect makeup on. We're like, get in the fur.
Get in the fucking fur right now. What are you doing?
Yes.
Any closing thoughts or
more Skaven stuff, please.
More Skaven stuff? Well, I got a great piece of news for you.
Yeah.
Slayer, the next book club for January, for this month. January. It's Slayer.
It's January now.
Yeah, we had to delay it because this would have fallen on New Year's.
Yeah.
So
Can we get Nagash on a reality TV show? No, Nagash is Pretty Little Liars. That's scripted. Got a secret? Can you keep it?
So Demon Slayer Book Club is going to be on January 28th. It'll be around this same time. So read it before then.
Okay.
It's great. And I have wonderful news. Skaven show up within chapter 2.
Good.
There's also a lot of great new characters. Hey, do you like dwarves, or do you want to learn more about dwarves in Warhammer?
Sure.
This book has a lot of cool stuff about dwarves. You're going to meet Snorri Nosebiter. He's another slayer, but instead of a mohawk, he has nails in his head.
Wait, like his own nose? He bites his own nose?
His name is Snorri Nosebiter. That's all I know.
Is that one of the 7 dwarves?
Snorri really likes
sleepy,
to drink.
Dopey.
Gotrek.
Oh, he's drunk.
That's just what he sounds like.
Oh, all right.
His face is so fucked up because he's a slayer.
Okay.
So his nose, I think Felix describes his nose is it doesn't resemble a nose anymore. It's just so supremely fucked up.
Oh. He's got cauliflower nose.
He's got cauliflower nose. One of his ears is gone, and the other one is cauliflower.
Cauliflower, damn.
Yeah, they show up, and then Gotrek and him have a drinking contest within 10 seconds.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, and Felix is like, Gotrek, you've been drinking all night, and Gotrek's like, oh!
We find joy in certain things, manling.
Yeah.
Also, I love how deep Gotrek's hate of the world goes, because he doesn't like ships because they're made of wood, which is made of trees. Trees remind him of elves. Everything can go backwards. Everything's connected.
So good. Yeah. So, Demon Slayer. Have it read by January 28th. It's gonna be a fun time. Demon Slayer.
By
William King. I can't wait for more of this. After this, we're probably gonna take a bit of a break from Gotrek and Felix because I want to not have people feel like they're too far behind or feel like they're burnt out. So we might do something else. Well, I'm having thoughts that in February's book club, we do Caiaphas Cain. Which is very similar to this book, but 40K.
Right.
It's a main character who has empathy.
Oh.
And is a good person.
Oh.
And very similar to Felix, massive imposter syndrome.
All right.
Just oh, I can't defeat that. It's brother, you've defeated gods. What are you talking about? You're really, really, really good at what you do.
That's fun.
So anyway, January book club.
Yeah.
Demon Slayer.
We're gonna demon.
Thank you all for listening. This is our first video of the year. Hooray!
Oh, it is!
We'll see you guys for Sisters of Silence soon, TM.
It's true.
Then Magnus the Red, and more stuff. Thank you all for supporting us throughout all of this.
Yeah.
And you made our 2025 absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
And we look forward to a wonderful 2026 with y'all.
We're going to kill it, guys.
If you want to support us.
Let's shove a bunch of warp stone into it.
What if we talk the Patreon about warp stone? So, if you want to support us, feel free to check out our Patreon at patreon.com/numbskulls.
Yeah.
You can check out our merch store, our warp stone store, our merch store at orchid8.com/collections/numbskulls. We've got a bunch of new merch over there. It's very, very cool. And if you like, you can also check out our live streams. We stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
It's true.
Right now, we're finishing up Red Dead Redemption, but
afterward,
we're going to be going through Elden Ring.
I ain't never played.
We're going to be doing co-op Elden Ring. It's going to be a fun time, so check that out.
I want to get my ass beat, guys.
Anything else we need to plug before we leave? I think that's it. I think that's it.
I think that's basically it, guys.
Okay, well, thank you, everybody, for a wonderful time. We'll see you on the next book club on January 20th. But before that, you're going to hear a lot of us on live streams and whatnot. We'll see you in the next one,
We be
y'all.
squeaking, guys.
We do be squeaking. Far squeaking, that is.
Far squawking.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Have a
good
wonderful day.
one.